God is shouting loudly from heaven right now. I need you to hear this before the next few minutes end, because something serious is entering your life. If you skip this, you will suffer. I am calling out to you with urgency, because what is approaching you is not small, and if you turn away now, you may miss the very protection that was sent to stand between you and harm. I see what is coming before you see it, and I am raising my voice so you will not walk into it blindly. This is not a moment to ignore or delay, because your attention right now is the key to your safety and your peace. Stay here and listen carefully, because what I am about to reveal will shape what happens next in your life. Type Amen if you believe. I am not speaking to frighten you, but to prepare you, because there is something moving toward your life that carries weight, pressure, and consequences if left unguarded. You have been distracted, and in that distraction you have not noticed the shift happening around you. I see the path ahead, and I am stepping in now so you do not walk into confusion, loss, or regret. This is why you must stay focused, because the next few minutes hold understanding that can redirect your steps. What I am revealing to you is not random, and you were guided here at this exact time for a reason that goes beyond what you can see. There is a crossing point in your life right now, and your decision to listen or to ignore will determine how this situation unfolds. I am placing this moment in your hands so you can choose awareness instead of blindness. If you stay with me, you will receive clarity that protects you from what tries to enter your life unnoticed. Pause for a moment and feel the seriousness of this call, because I am reaching you in a direct and personal way. I need you to show that you are present and willing to receive what I am giving. So take a second and like this video as a sign that you are listening with intention and not just passing by. This small action is your way of saying you are ready to stay and hear what matters. Do not rush past this, because your attention is part of your protection. I am telling you clearly that something is trying to enter your life quietly, without announcement, and without warning signs that are easy to recognize. It is not always loud when danger approaches, and that is why many people miss it until it has already taken something from them. But I do not want that for you, and I will not stay silent when I see what is ahead. I am raising my voice now so you will be alert and ready. There are patterns you have been ignoring, signs you have brushed aside, and feelings you have silenced because you thought they were nothing. I am bringing those back to your attention because they are not meaningless, and they are connected to what is approaching. You must not dismiss your inner awareness anymore, because I place that within you as a guide. When you feel that quiet warning inside, it is not fear, it is direction. Type yes to affirm. You are not alone in this moment, even though it may feel like you are facing something uncertain. I am standing with you, watching over you, and guiding you step by step as long as you stay open and listening. The seriousness of what is entering your life does not mean you are powerless, because I have already prepared a way for you to stand strong. But you must remain aware, because protection works when you stay connected to it. There is a difference between walking blindly and walking with understanding, and I am offering you understanding right now. I am showing you that this moment is a turning point, not something to ignore or postpone. When you choose to listen, you position yourself to avoid what could harm you and to step into what could strengthen you. This is why your focus matters more than ever right now. You have been chosen to receive this warning because I see your path and I care about where it leads. I am not calling everyone in this way at this exact moment, but I am calling you because you are standing at a place where awareness is necessary. I do not want you to look back later and wish you had listened when you had the chance. I want you to move forward with confidence, knowing you were prepared in advance. What is entering your life carries weight, but it does not have to carry power over you. The moment you become aware of it, you begin to weaken its ability to affect you negatively. Awareness brings control, and control brings peace, even in serious situations. That is why I am speaking loudly, so you do not remain unaware. There is also something important you must understand about this moment, and it is that not everything that appears suddenly is meant to stay in your life. Some things come as tests, some come as distractions, and some come to challenge your strength. You must not accept everything that comes near you as something meant for you. Discernment is your shield right now. I am guiding you to slow down your reactions and observe carefully what unfolds in the next few moments of your life. Do not rush into decisions. Do not speak too quickly, and do not trust too easily without paying attention. The seriousness of what is approaching requires you to be steady and thoughtful. This is how you protect what matters to you. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down any time. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. You may feel a shift around you, something that feels different from before, and that is not your imagination. There is movement happening that you are beginning to sense, even if you cannot fully explain it yet. Trust that awareness, because it is part of how I communicate with you. I am making sure you are not caught off guard. When your mind is calm, your vision becomes clear, and when your vision is clear, your decisions become strong. This is the state I want you to remain in as you move forward through this moment. There is a reason I spoke so urgently to you, and it is because the timing matters more than you realize. Some moments in life carry a weight that cannot be delayed, and this is one of them. If you hesitate too long or ignore what you are sensing, you may allow something unnecessary to take root in your life. I am guiding you now so that what tries to enter will not find a place to stay. Type 777 to receive blessings. You must pay attention to the people, the conversations, and the decisions that are appearing around you right now. Not everything that presents itself is meant to be accepted, and not every voice you hear is meant to be trusted. I am asking you to be careful with where you place your energy and your attention. This is not a time to be careless, because even small choices can create lasting effects. I am also asking you to guard your emotions, because what is entering your life may try to disturb your peace first. When your emotions become unstable, your judgment becomes weak, and that is when mistakes happen. But I have given you strength to remain grounded, even when things feel intense. Hold on to that strength, because it will carry you through this moment safely. There is something that may appear attractive or convincing, something that seems harmless at first glance, but carries a deeper impact beneath the surface. I am bringing this to your awareness so you will not be deceived by what looks good on the outside. Truth is not always loud, but it is always present if you take the time to look closely. This is why I am slowing you down, so you can see clearly before you act. You have overcome challenges before, and this is not something greater than what you can handle. I have already seen you rise through moments that felt impossible, and I know the strength that lives within you. This situation is not here to defeat you, but to reveal how prepared you truly are. Trust that you are not facing this without support. There is also protection surrounding you right now, even if you cannot see it with your eyes. I have placed barriers in places you do not notice, stopping things that could have already reached you. You are more protected than you think, and this moment is part of that protection. I am warning you before anything can take hold. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You may feel a pull to react quickly, to respond immediately, or to make a decision without thinking it through. Resist that urge, because speed is not your ally in this moment. Wisdom is your ally, and wisdom requires patience and awareness. When you take a step back and observe, you give yourself the power to choose correctly. I am reminding you that not every opportunity is a blessing, and not every challenge is a punishment. Some things come simply to test your awareness and your ability to stay aligned with what is right. This is one of those moments where your awareness matters more than your effort. You do not need to fight everything, but you do need to recognize what deserves your attention and what does not. There is a quiet voice inside you that has been trying to speak, and I am amplifying it now so you will listen. That voice is not confusion, it is guidance, and it has been pointing you toward caution. You must not silence it again, because it is there to protect you. When you listen to that voice, you align yourself with safety. You are also being called to separate yourself from anything that feels wrong or heavy in your spirit. Do not stay in places, conversations, or situations that drain your peace or make you feel unsettled. That feeling is not random, it is a signal. I am using it to guide you away from what could harm you. What is entering your life is serious, but it is not unstoppable. The moment you become aware of it and begin to respond with wisdom, you take away its ability to control you. This is why I needed you to hear this now, before anything could settle into your life unnoticed. You are being given the chance to act before consequences appear. There is also something important you must remember, and it is that you are not defined by what approaches you. You are defined by how you respond to it. Your response is where your power lives, and your response is what determines your outcome. I am guiding your response so you will not fall into patterns that bring regret. You may feel pressure in the next moments, a sense that something needs to be decided or handled quickly. That pressure is not from me, and it is not something you should follow. I do not rush you into confusion, I lead you into clarity. When you feel rushed, step back and breathe, because that is where you regain control. There is also a need for you to protect your words, because what you say during this time can shape what happens next. Speak carefully and do not allow emotions to control your voice. Your words carry weight, and they can either strengthen your position or weaken it. Choose them with intention. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I am standing with you in this moment, not as a distant voice, but as a present guide who sees every detail of what is unfolding. I am not leaving you to figure this out alone, and I am not allowing you to walk into harm without warning. This is why I called out so strongly at the beginning, because I needed your attention fully focused. There is more clarity coming to you, but it will come as you stay patient and aware. Do not try to force understanding all at once, because it will unfold step by step. Trust the process, because I am guiding each step carefully. What you need to know will become clear at the right moment. You are stronger than what is entering your life, and you are more prepared than you realize. I have already placed within you everything you need to face this moment with confidence. You are not lacking anything, and you are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be to handle what is coming. There is something shifting in the way you perceive situations, and this shift is not accidental. I am sharpening your understanding so you can recognize what carries truth and what carries hidden weight. You have spent too long second-guessing your instincts, but now is the time to trust what you sense deeply. That inner knowing is not confusion, it is direction that I have placed within you. Type 222 if you trust God. As this serious situation moves closer, you may notice subtle changes in your environment, in the way people behave, or in the opportunities that suddenly appear. These changes are not random, and they are connected to what is trying to enter your life. You must not ignore these details, because they will help you identify what is safe and what is not. Awareness of small signs will protect you from larger consequences. There is also a need for you to remain grounded in your identity, because moments like this can try to shake your confidence. You are not weak, and you are not easily moved by circumstances. I have built strength within you through every challenge you have faced, and that strength is present now. Stand in it without hesitation, because it will guide your actions. You must also be careful about what you allow into your thoughts, because your mind is a place where influence begins. What you entertain in your thoughts can shape how you respond to what is happening outside of you. I am guiding you to keep your thoughts clear and focused, so you are not pulled into confusion. When your mind is clear, your path becomes steady. There may be a moment where something feels urgent, as if it cannot wait, but I am telling you to pause and observe before you act. Urgency can sometimes be a distraction designed to make you act without thinking. I do not lead you into rushed decisions that create regret. I lead you into thoughtful steps that bring peace. Type 1010 to claim miracles. You are also being asked to trust that not everything you need to know will be revealed at once. Understanding often comes in pieces, and each piece builds upon the last. If you try to force clarity too quickly, you may overlook important details. Patience is not weakness, it is wisdom in motion. There is something about this moment that is refining you, shaping how you respond to serious situations in your life. You are being prepared for greater responsibility, and this is part of that preparation. Every decision you make now is teaching you how to handle what is ahead. This is not just about this situation, it is about your growth. You may feel a sense of pressure building, but I want you to recognize that pressure does not control you. You have the ability to step back, breathe, and regain your balance at any moment. When you center yourself, you remove the power of that pressure. This is how you stay in control of your actions. I am also guiding you to be mindful of who you allow close to you during this time. Not everyone around you will understand what you are going through, and not everyone has your best interest at heart. Be selective with your trust, and do not share everything with everyone. Protect your space and your peace. There is something important about your energy right now, because what you carry within you influences what you attract. If you allow fear to take over, you may draw in more confusion. But if you remain steady and focused, you create an environment of clarity and strength. This is why I am guiding your inner state as much as your outer actions. You are not being left alone in this process, even if it feels that way at times. I am present, guiding you in ways that are not always visible but are always real. When you feel uncertain, return to stillness, because that is where you will sense my direction most clearly. I am not distant. I am with you. There is also a need for you to release anything that no longer serves you, because holding on to unnecessary weight will slow you down. Let go of doubts, let go of fears that have no foundation, and let go of anything that clouds your judgment. You are stepping into a moment that requires clarity and focus. Carry only what strengthens you. You must also remember that you are not defined by what you face, but by how you rise through it. This situation does not determine your future, your response does. You have the ability to turn this moment into something that strengthens you rather than weakens you. That choice is in your hands. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There may be a point where you feel like retreating or avoiding what is happening, but I am calling you to face it with calm confidence. Avoidance does not remove challenges, it only delays them. When you face something with clarity, you take away its ability to control you. This is how you move forward with strength. You are also being reminded that protection does not always look like removing every challenge from your path. Sometimes protection is guiding you through a situation with wisdom, so you come out stronger. This is one of those moments where your awareness is your protection. Stay aligned with it. As you continue through this time, you will begin to notice that your ability to discern becomes sharper. Things that once felt confusing will start to make sense. This is not by chance. It is because you are choosing to stay aware and present. Clarity grows when you remain focused. I am leading you step by step, and I am not rushing you into anything that would harm you. Every moment of guidance you are receiving is meant to keep you steady and protected. Trust the process, even when you do not see the full picture yet. What matters is that you are moving with awareness. You are stronger than this moment, and you are more prepared than you think. Everything you have experienced has built you for this, even if you did not realize it at the time. You are not facing something beyond your ability. You are stepping into something that will reveal your strength. What is entering your life does not come to overpower you, but it will try to confuse you if you let your guard down. This is why I am keeping your attention anchored, so you do not drift into uncertainty. There is a deeper layer to what is happening, something that goes beyond what is visible on the surface. I am showing you that not everything should be taken at face value, because some things carry hidden intentions. You must look beyond what is being presented and trust the quiet understanding growing inside you. That understanding is your guide through this moment. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. You may notice that certain situations are beginning to reveal their true nature, even if they once seemed harmless or normal. This is not coincidence, it is exposure. And it is happening so you can see clearly. When truth comes to light, it gives you the power to choose differently. I am allowing you to see what was once hidden, so you can act with wisdom. There is also a need for you to remain steady in your reactions, because what you feel in the moment does not always reflect what is true. Emotions can rise quickly, especially when something serious is unfolding, but you must not let them take control. When you pause and breathe, you return to a place of clarity. That is where your strength lies. You are being guided to trust timing because not everything requires an immediate response. Some things must unfold before you can fully understand them. If you rush ahead without seeing the full picture, you may create unnecessary complications. Patience will protect you in ways that urgency cannot. Type 333 to receive protection. There is also something about this moment that is testing your ability to stay aligned with truth, even when it is not easy. You may be tempted to follow what feels comfortable instead of what feels right. But comfort does not always lead to safety, and ease does not always lead to peace. I am calling you to choose what is right, even if it requires strength. You must also be aware of distractions, because when something serious approaches, distractions often appear to pull your focus away. These distractions may seem harmless, but they are designed to keep you from noticing what matters. Do not give your attention to what does not serve you. Stay focused on what is important. There is a quiet strength growing within you, something that is becoming more stable with every moment you stay aware. This strength is not loud, but it is powerful, and it will carry you through what is ahead. You do not need to prove anything to anyone. You only need to stay aligned with what you know is right. That is where your power is. You may feel like you are being stretched in this moment, as if you are being asked to rise above your usual way of thinking. That is because you are, and it is necessary for where you are going. Growth often feels uncomfortable, but it always leads to something greater. Trust that this moment is shaping you, not breaking you. There is also a need for you to be careful with what you accept as truth from others. Not every voice you hear carries wisdom, and not every opinion is meant for you to follow. You must filter what you hear through your inner understanding. That is how you stay aligned with what is right for you. I am also guiding you to protect your peace, because peace is not something to give away easily. When you hold on to your peace, you maintain control over your thoughts and actions. Do not allow outside situations to take that from you. Your peace is part of your strength. You are being reminded that you are not powerless in this situation, even if it feels uncertain at times. You have the ability to choose your response, and that choice carries more weight than you realize. Every decision you make is shaping the outcome. Choose with awareness. There may be moments where you feel like stepping back completely, as if withdrawing will make things easier. But avoidance is not the answer here. Awareness is. When you stay present, you remain in control of what happens next. This is why I am calling you to stay engaged, not to retreat. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You must also remember that you are not alone, even if it feels like you are the only one who sees what is happening. I am with you, guiding you through each step, even when you cannot see me. My presence is constant, and my guidance is steady. Trust that you are supported. There is also something about this moment that is revealing your true strength, something that has always been within you but has not been fully used. You are stepping into a level of awareness that allows you to navigate situations with confidence. This is not something to fear, it is something to embrace. You may begin to notice that your instincts are becoming sharper, that you can sense what feels right and what does not more clearly than before. This is part of your growth, and it is happening for a reason. Trust those instincts, because they are guiding you away from harm. They are not random, they are intentional. I am leading you through this moment step by step, and I am not leaving anything to chance. Every piece of guidance you receive is meant to keep you steady and protected. Even when things feel uncertain, there is direction being given. You are not walking blindly. You are also being prepared for something beyond this moment, something that requires the level of awareness you are developing now. This situation is not only about what is happening now, but about what is coming next. You are being equipped for what lies ahead. This is part of your preparation. There is something important you must understand about this moment, and it is that not everything that comes toward you has the authority to stay. Some things only come to see if you will allow them in, and your response determines their place in your life. You have the power to deny what does not belong, and you must use that power with confidence. Do not accept what disrupts your peace or weakens your clarity. Type 444 if you trust the process. You may begin to notice that certain situations are becoming clearer, even if they once felt confusing or uncertain. This clarity is not accidental. It is being given to you so you can act with wisdom. When confusion fades, truth becomes visible. And when truth is visible, you are able to choose correctly. This is the moment where your awareness turns into action. There is also a need for you to remain patient with yourself, because growth in awareness can feel overwhelming at times. You are learning to see things in a new way, and that takes adjustment. Do not rush yourself into perfection, because understanding comes step by step. Allow yourself to process what you are learning. You must also be careful not to fall into old patterns that once led you into situations you later regretted. What is entering your life may try to pull you back into familiar responses that no longer serve you. But you are not the same person you were before, and you are not meant to respond in the same way. This is your chance to choose differently. Type 888 to affirm strength. There is something about this moment that is asking you to trust your growth, even when it feels unfamiliar. You have been prepared for this, even if you do not fully realize it yet. Every experience you have had has shaped your ability to handle what is happening now. You are not unprepared. You are equipped. You may feel moments of doubt, where you question whether you are seeing things clearly or reacting correctly. That doubt is natural, but it does not define your ability. When doubt appears, return to stillness and listen to your inner guidance. That is where clarity will return. I am also guiding you to be mindful of your surroundings, because what is happening is not limited to one area of your life. It may appear in different forms, through different situations, and through different people. Awareness in one place must extend to all areas. This is how you remain fully protected. There is also a need for you to guard your time and your energy, because both are valuable during this moment. Do not spend your energy on things that do not matter or do not align with your growth. Focus on what strengthens you and what keeps you grounded. This is how you maintain your balance. You are being reminded that your strength is not in avoiding challenges, but in facing them with clarity and confidence. What is entering your life does not have the power to defeat you unless you allow it to. Your awareness removes that power. Stay in that awareness. You may notice that your reactions are beginning to slow down, that you are taking more time to think before you act. This is a sign of growth, and it is something you should continue to embrace. When you slow down, you give yourself the chance to choose wisely. This is how you avoid unnecessary mistakes. There is also something about your presence that is changing, something that others may begin to notice even if they cannot explain it. You are becoming more grounded, more aware, and more intentional in your actions. This change is not small, it is significant. It is part of your transformation. You must also be aware that not everyone will understand the changes you are going through, and that is okay. Your journey is not meant to be understood by everyone. What matters is that you stay aligned with what you know is right. Do not seek approval where it is not necessary. I am guiding you to trust the process even when it feels uncertain, because everything is unfolding in a way that serves your growth. What feels challenging now is shaping your future strength. You are not being placed in this moment without purpose. There is meaning behind it. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. You may also begin to see opportunities to step away from situations that no longer serve you. These opportunities are important, and you must not ignore them. Walking away from what is not right is not weakness, it is wisdom. It is how you protect your path. There is also a need for you to remain consistent in your awareness, because it is not something to use only when things feel serious. Awareness is a way of living, and it must continue even after this moment passes. What you are learning now will serve you in the future. This is not temporary. You are being strengthened in ways that you may not fully see yet, but you will understand them as time goes on. Every moment of clarity you gain is building something within you. That strength will carry you through future challenges. This is part of your preparation. I am not leaving you in uncertainty, even if it feels that way at times. My guidance is constant, and it is available to you whenever you choose to listen. When you return to stillness, you will feel it again. You are never without direction. You are no longer reacting the same way you used to, and that change is not small. It is a sign that you are learning to pause, to observe, and to choose with intention. This is exactly what you need in a moment like this. Type 666 to affirm clarity. You must understand that what is entering your life is not only external, it is also revealing what is within you. Situations like this have a way of bringing hidden thoughts and feelings to the surface. This is not meant to overwhelm you, but to help you recognize what needs to be strengthened. When you become aware of what is within, you gain control over how you respond. There may be moments where you feel like everything is happening at once, as if multiple things are demanding your attention. This is why I have been guiding you to slow down and stay focused. When you try to handle everything at the same time, you lose clarity. But when you take one step at a time, you maintain control. Type 999 to receive peace. You are also being called to trust your boundaries, because boundaries are not restrictions, they are protection. What you allow into your life determines what stays in your life. If something feels wrong, you have the right to step back without guilt. You do not need to justify protecting your peace. There is also something about this moment that is teaching you to rely less on outside validation and more on your inner understanding. You have spent time looking for confirmation from others, but now you are being guided to trust yourself. What you sense deeply carries truth. Do not ignore it. You may begin to notice that certain things no longer feel right to you, even if they once did. This is not confusion, it is growth. As you become more aware, your alignment changes. What no longer serves you will naturally fall away if you allow it. I am also guiding you to remain firm in your decisions, because uncertainty can make you question yourself. Once you have taken the time to think and feel your way through a situation, stand by what you have chosen. Do not allow doubt to pull you back into confusion. Confidence in your decisions brings stability. There is something else you must see clearly, and it is that not everything requires your involvement. Some situations are not yours to fix, not yours to carry, and not yours to solve. Knowing when to step back is just as important as knowing when to step forward. This is part of your wisdom. You may feel a shift in your energy, a sense that you are becoming more grounded and less reactive. This is not something to question, it is something to embrace. It means you are learning to move with intention instead of impulse. That is a powerful change. There is also a need for you to remain aware of how you communicate with others during this time. Your words should reflect the clarity you are gaining, not the confusion you are leaving behind. Speak with purpose, and do not allow emotions to control your tone. This is how you maintain your strength in interactions. You are being reminded that growth often comes with discomfort, but that discomfort is not a sign that something is wrong. It is a sign that something is changing. When you lean into that change instead of resisting it, you move forward with strength. This is how you evolve. I am guiding you to trust that what you are experiencing is leading you towards something better, even if it does not feel that way yet. Sometimes what feels difficult in the moment is preparing you for something greater ahead. You are not being led into loss, you are being led into growth. This is part of your path. There is also something about your awareness that is becoming sharper with each moment you stay present. You are beginning to notice details you once overlooked. This is not accidental. It is part of your development. The more you notice, the more control you gain. You must also remember that you are not alone in what you are facing, even if it feels like you are carrying it by yourself. I am with you in every step, guiding you in ways that are not always visible but are always present. When you feel uncertain, return to stillness, because that is where you will feel my guidance most clearly. You may also begin to see that what once felt overwhelming is becoming manageable as you stay aware and focused. This is not because the situation has changed, but because you have. Your growth is what is making the difference. This is the power of awareness. There is also a need for you to stay consistent in what you have learned so far. Do not fall back into old habits when things begin to feel easier. Continue to move with the same level of awareness and intention. This is how you create lasting change. I am strengthening you in this moment, not just for now, but for what is ahead. What you are learning here will stay with you and guide you in future situations. You are being prepared for something greater. This is not a temporary lesson. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds, you can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now, but this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. What is entering your life is still present, but it is losing its ability to influence you as you stay grounded. This is the power of staying alert and not letting your guard down. There is something important about endurance in this moment, because awareness is not only about recognizing what is happening, but about maintaining clarity over time. You cannot allow yourself to relax too quickly just because you feel more in control now. The seriousness of what approached you required this level of attention, and it still requires it. Stay consistent, because that is how you remain protected. Type 555 to affirm strength. You may notice that what once felt overwhelming is beginning to feel manageable, and that shift is not accidental. It is happening because you are responding differently, with patience and understanding instead of reaction. This is proof that your growth is real and not imagined. You are becoming someone who sees clearly before acting. There is also a deeper awareness forming within you about what truly belongs in your life and what does not. You are beginning to separate what brings peace from what brings confusion. This separation is necessary because it clears your path. When your path is clear, your steps become steady. Type 111 if you trust divine timing. You must also recognize that not every challenge leaves immediately, and that does not mean you are failing. Some things remain for a time to ensure that you have fully learned what they came to teach. This is not punishment, it is preparation. Stay patient with the process. There is something about this moment that is strengthening your discipline, your ability to choose what is right even when it is not easy. Discipline is not something that appears suddenly, it is built through moments like this. Each time you choose awareness over impulse, you become stronger. This is how you grow. You may feel moments where your mind tries to wander back into worry, imagining outcomes that have not happened. I am guiding you to bring your focus back to the present, because that is where your control exists. Worry does not protect you, awareness does. Stay in the present moment. There is also a need for you to continue protecting your environment, because what surrounds you influences how you think and feel. Keep your space aligned with peace and clarity. Remove anything that brings confusion or distraction. This is part of your protection. You are being reminded that you have already made progress, even if you do not fully see it yet. The way you are handling this moment is different from how you would have handled it before. That difference is growth. Acknowledge it, because it is real. There is something else you must understand, and it is that your strength is not dependent on everything being easy. Your strength is revealed when you remain steady even when things are difficult. This moment is showing you how strong you truly are. Do not underestimate that. You may also begin to feel a sense of calm returning, a quiet confidence that replaces the urgency you felt at the beginning. This calmness is not a sign to stop paying attention, it is a sign that you are learning to stay grounded. Remain in that calmness while keeping your awareness active. That is your balance. I am also guiding you to continue trusting your inner voice, because it has proven to be accurate in guiding you. Do not ignore it now that things feel more stable. That voice is part of your protection. Keep listening to it. There is a shift happening in how you view situations, and that shift will stay with you beyond this moment. You are learning to look deeper, to question what you see, and to respond with intention. This is not something you will lose. It is becoming part of who you are. You must also be aware that as you grow, you may outgrow certain situations, people, or habits. This is a natural part of your development. Do not resist it, because holding on to what no longer fits will only slow you down. Let go when it is time. There is also a need for you to stay humble in your growth, because awareness is something that must be maintained with care. Do not become careless or overconfident. Stay grounded and continue to observe and learn. This is how you sustain your strength. You are being prepared for future moments where this level of awareness will be necessary again. What you are learning now is not only for this situation, but for what is ahead. You are building a foundation that will support you in many ways. Trust that this preparation has purpose. I am not leaving you at this stage, even though you are becoming more confident in your ability to navigate what is happening. My guidance continues, even when you feel steady. You are never without direction when you choose to listen. That connection remains. You may also begin to notice that your reactions are more controlled, that you are no longer easily shaken by what happens around you. This is a sign of maturity and growth. You are becoming stable in your awareness. This stability is your strength. There is also something about your journey that is becoming clearer, something that you may not have understood before. You are beginning to see how moments like this shape your path. Nothing is wasted, and everything has meaning. This is part of your understanding. Stay consistent, stay aware, and continue to move with intention. Do not allow yourself to drift back into distraction or carelessness. You have come too far to lose what you have gained. Keep your focus steady. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear any time from the internet, so click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. You may begin to see how different your perspective has become, how you now notice things you once overlooked. This is not a small change, it is a transformation in how you live and respond. You are no longer moving blindly through situations, you are moving with clarity and purpose. There is also something important about maintaining this level of awareness even when life feels calm again. Many people return to distraction once the pressure fades, and that is when they lose what they gained. I am calling you to remain steady even when things feel easy. This is how you keep your strength. Type 1414 if you remain faithful. You must also recognize that what entered your life was not stronger than you, it only appeared that way at first. Now that you have seen it clearly, it no longer holds the same weight. Awareness has reduced its power, and your steady response has kept you in control. This is the result of staying connected to what I have been showing you. There is a quiet confidence growing within you, something that does not need to be proven to anyone else. This confidence comes from knowing that you can handle what comes your way. You have seen yourself respond differently, and that has built trust within you. That trust is valuable, and you must protect it. You may also notice that your patience has increased, that you are no longer rushing into decisions or reacting without thinking. This is part of your growth, and it is something you must continue to practice. Patience gives you space to see clearly before you act. That clarity is your protection. I am also guiding you to continue listening to your inner voice, even when everything seems quiet again. That voice is not only for moments of urgency, it is for every moment. It will guide you in ways that keep you aligned with what is right. Do not ignore it when things feel calm. There is something about this moment that is preparing you for a future where this level of awareness will be necessary again. Life will bring different situations, but the way you respond will remain in your control. What you have learned here will help you navigate those moments with strength. This is preparation, not just experience. You must also remember that awareness does not mean living in fear. It means living in understanding. Fear limits you, but understanding frees you. When you understand what is happening, you no longer feel controlled by it. This is the balance I am guiding you toward. There is also a need for you to continue protecting your peace, because peace is something you have worked to maintain through this moment. Do not allow small distractions or unnecessary conflicts to take that away from you. Your peace is part of your strength. Hold on to it. You may begin to see that some things naturally fall away from your life as you grow in awareness. This is not loss, it is alignment. What no longer fits your path will move aside. Trust that what remains is what truly belongs. I am also reminding you that your journey is not meant to look like anyone else's. What you are learning and how you are growing is specific to you. Do not compare your path to others, because your direction is unique. Stay focused on what you are being guided to do. There is something else you must carry forward, and it is the understanding that you are never without guidance. Even when things feel quiet, I am still present, still leading you, and still watching over you. You are not alone at any point. This connection remains. You may also feel a sense of gratitude beginning to replace the tension you felt at the start of this moment. That gratitude is a sign that you have moved through something important. You have gained clarity, strength, and awareness. These are things that will stay with you. There is also a need for you to remain humble in what you have learned, because growth is something that continues over time. Do not become careless or assume that you have reached a final point. Stay open to learning and stay willing to grow. This is how you continue to move forward. You are being shaped into someone who can face serious moments without losing clarity, someone who can remain steady when others may become overwhelmed. This is not something small, it is something powerful. It will serve you in ways you do not yet fully see. I am guiding you to carry this awareness into every part of your life, not just the serious moments. Let it shape how you think, how you speak, and how you act. This is how you live with intention. This is how you stay aligned with what is right. You have come through a moment that required your attention, your patience, and your strength. You did not turn away, and you did not remain unaware. That matters more than you realize. It shows that you are willing to grow. You are now standing at a quiet but powerful turning point, where everything you have learned is settling into your spirit as something stable and lasting. I am not speaking loudly now because the urgency has already done its work within you, and your awareness has risen to meet it. What once needed to be shouted is now understood in stillness, and that is growth. This is where strength becomes natural, not forced. There is something deeply important about this stage, because it is where many forget what they were taught once the intensity fades. I am reminding you not to let that happen, because what you have gained is too valuable to lose. Awareness is not a temporary state, it is a way of living that protects you every day. When you carry it with you, you move through life with clarity and peace. Type 1515 to affirm growth. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may begin to notice that situations no longer shake you the way they once did, and that is not by chance. It is because you have learned to pause, to observe, and to respond instead of reacting. This change is significant, even if it feels simple. It is a sign that you are becoming steady within yourself. There is also something about your presence now that carries a quiet strength, something that others may feel, even if they do not understand it. You are no longer easily influenced by what is happening around you. You are grounded in your awareness. That grounding is what keeps you protected. Type 1616 if you feel guided. You must also understand that what entered your life has already begun to lose its influence over you because you did not allow it to settle. Awareness stopped it from taking root, and your steady response weakened its effect. This is how you overcome what tries to disrupt your path. You do not fight everything, you outgrow it. There is a calmness that is beginning to take over where urgency once lived, and that calmness is not something to question. It is a sign that you have moved through the most intense part of this moment. But calmness does not mean carelessness. You must remain aware, even in peace. I am also guiding you to trust yourself more deeply now, because you have proven that you can listen, understand, and respond with wisdom. This trust is something you build through moments like this. Do not doubt it now. You have earned it. There is something else you must carry forward, and it is the understanding that awareness gives you control over your path. When you see clearly, you choose wisely, and when you choose wisely, you avoid unnecessary pain. This is the pattern you must continue. It will serve you in every area of your life. You may also begin to feel a stronger connection to your inner voice, as if it is clearer and more consistent than before. That is because you have learned to listen to it without ignoring or doubting it. This connection is something you must protect. It is part of your guidance. There is also a need for you to remain patient with your journey, because growth does not happen all at once. What you have gained now will continue to develop over time. You do not need to rush ahead or force anything. Trust the pace at which things are unfolding. You are being reminded that not every moment will feel as intense as this one, but every moment still carries importance. Awareness is not only for serious situations, it is for everyday life. When you remain aware, you stay aligned with what is right for you. This is how you maintain your balance.